Hi everyone, it's Sandy Lepowski here, and I'm doing this video by request. For there seems to be a lot of people confused as to how to communicate with their guides, their angels, the universe. They feel that, they're asking and they're not hearing, or they're not getting the signs, or they're not seeing their guides, or they're not hearing their guides. They think they're doing something wrong. I'm here to tell you, you're not doing anything wrong. Your guides are, and your angels and the universe and God and everybody is around you all the time. And the first thing you need to do to allow them in is to let go of everything you've ever heard about how they communicate with you. It's those programmed beliefs that are keeping you from hearing them, seeing them, communicating with them, because you've been programmed to think that, because they communicate with one person one way, that they're going to communicate with you in that same way. And that's not how it works. Number two, you need to ask. Ask them every day to communicate with you. And then wait. Don't have expectations on how they're going to do it. If you're going to hear them, if you're going to see them, if they're going to give you signs, if you're going to have visualizations, if they're going to come to you in your dreams, let go of all that stuff that's blocking you, because it's preventing you from hearing them and seeing them and allowing them to communicate with you. Once you've asked and let go of those preconceived ideas on how it's going to happen, you need to pay attention all around you, because how they communicate with one person isn't how they communicate with you and everybody else. Angels, your guides, the universe, the all will find the perfect way to communicate with you. And I guarantee, once you recognize and understand their communication with you and how they choose to communicate with you, you're going to be like, wow, oh my God, I've been getting signs all this time. I just didn't realize I was getting them, because you believe they should come in a different form. So let that all go. Once you've done that, you need to trust. Trust that it'll happen. When I first started communicating and with my angels and my guides and the universe, how I learned to trust was in the morning, I got a journal and I would write, dear universe, dear God, dear angels, whatever you want to communicate with, your higher self, your soul, whatever. And then I would write everything that I wished would happen for that day. And then I went to work and I forgot about it. And I did this every day. And I started realizing that what I was writing in my journal was actually happening, because I wasn't trying to figure it out. I wrote it down and I let it go. And I trusted that it would happen. And I didn't get in my own way. I didn't allow myself to try and think my way through it. I didn't try and help them. I just let it go and I forgot about it. And miraculous things started happening for me. Once you start to recognize that they really are communicating with you and you really are manifesting and they are trying to guide you and help you, you need to never stop asking. Never stop asking. Never stop giving thanks. Never stop. Don't ever think that anything that you ask for is too small, because the universe and your angels and your higher self and God, they want you to have everything that you want. And if you ask, they're going to show you whether it's good for you or not good for you. And they'll allow you to see. If you're asking for something that's not for your best and highest good, you'll get signs that, we're not answering that prayer or wish, because in the long run, it's not going to be beneficial for you. And they'll steer you in the right direction. I've learned along this path that the way that the universe and your guides and your angels communicate with you and everyone is that when you're going in the wrong direction, they plant roadblocks in your path. And that's saying, hey, stop. Stop right there. You're going the wrong way. Life is supposed to be easy. It's supposed to flow. It's supposed to just be smooth and enjoy the ride. So when your life is difficult and things seem to be going difficult and you're trying to do something and it isn't working out and everything seems to be going haywire around it, you need to stop trying, because that's their way of letting you know that you're not supposed to be doing that. That you need to stop. You're going the wrong way. And you need to ask for guidance on where you need to go next and how you need to get there. And then let it go and allow them to pave the path for you. Don't try and pave it for yourself, because we all know we don't know. We don't know what's in our best interest. Anybody who is watching this video right now is asking for help because they've tried to do it their own way through life and has gotten nowhere. And most of the time it's gotten you actually exactly what you didn't want. So you need to let go and trust and listen and pay attention to the signs. And don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about what you're asking. Nothing's too small, nothing's too big. Relationships, money, we have been taught through this world that we live in that we have to work hard to get anywhere in life, that life isn't supposed to be easy, that anything worth anything you have to put lots of effort into getting. And that is just so not true. Life is supposed to be easy. And when you allow your angels and your guides in the universe to guide you, life is easy. And you start noticing that things start going more easily. Even when challenges arise, you recognize and you're grateful for those challenges, because those challenges are allowing you to recognize that you're not going in the right direction. And being grateful is one of the most important things. Giving gratitude. They love to know that they're appreciated and that their work and their help is appreciated. So the more you thank them and the more you appreciate them and the more you communicate with them, recognize their presence and how they're guiding you every day in every way, the more you'll receive the guidance. For they love to help. That's what they're there for. But you have to let go of all of the ideas, the preconceived expectations that you've been told or taught, because you have your own unique way of communicating with them. And I guarantee you, they've been communicating with you all along. You've just not noticed. You've taken it and looked at it as a mistake, or thought that you were crazy, or that can't be true, or anything we can tell ourselves to believe that they're not communicating with us. I've done it 100 times. Like, wow, that's way too simple. That can't happen. Well, it is that simple, and it can happen, and it does happen. And I see it every day. As little as asking for a parking space right up front. Start with those little things, as you're driving. Say, okay, I'm going to get there easily and effortlessly, and when I get to my destination, I'm going to have a parking spot right up front so I don't have to walk far, and trust and let it go and know that parking spot is going to be right there. You have no idea how many times I use that, and it works every single time. I have never been let down when I ask for a parking spot. Ever have I ever been let down. So if you can create a parking spot just by believing that they're going to create it for you, imagine what else you can create in your life by just allowing and trusting. For example, I'm going through a difficult time right now. Well, I was going through a difficult time and going through this transformation and allowing myself to process all this stuff. And my boyfriend didn't have a job, and he's brilliant. And I kept encouraging him to wait. Even though he felt less of a man not having a job and not helping me, I knew that he was better than just taking any old job just to have money. I knew that that wasn't the goal for him. I saw it in him, and even though he didn't see the confidence in himself, or he didn't see that potential in himself, I saw it for him. And so I started surrounding him and asking his higher self to give him the confidence to put his feet forward and take the action steps to get what he wanted. And he not only got what he wanted, he got more than what he wanted. All in a day. All because he took the action steps. That's another thing. You have to ask and then take the action steps to prove that you're willing and you really want that. Because you can't ask for something and then think it's going to just fall into your lap. You literally have to put the action steps and show the universe that you really want that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want. You know, once you put all you have to do is put one foot forward, take one action step, and they'll start helping you take more and more and more, and it'll become easier and easier and easier. And the more you do this, and the more you recognize them around you, and the more miraculous things happen, all those fears that have held you back for so long are gone. And now you completely trust in them. And then you absolutely 100% create the life you are meant to live. I'm living proof of that. And I can't express enough that they are around you every day. They are wanting you to see their help and their guidance. They won't help unless you ask. But be grateful and start paying attention and let go of those expectations of how they're going to communicate with you, because your angels and guides have a unique way of communicating with you that will work best for you. It might be numbers, it might be dreams, it might be full-blown, apparitions coming to you. You could hear. There's many ways to communicate with you. Don't limit yourself to how they can. Allow yourself to be unlimited in their potential of communicating with you. And then just let it go. I hope that helped. It is my hopes that I helped you understand a little bit more of how this process works and how your angels and your guides and the universe and God are there all the time, and they're just waiting for you to notice. God bless you. I love you. And the angels surround you. They surround you. I can see them. Everyone. I don't know how to explain it, but they're applauding. They're applauding all of you. Congratulations. You've done it. You've made it. God bless. Sandy.